a pin if he wouldn't tap out. I mean, he's got plenty left, plenty more energy left in the tank.
I think the best way that Warbeast is going to have against these two is to try and separate them. If he can separate them long enough, he might get some kind of surprise victory against one of them.
That's a very good tactic. Or if he can find a way, if Warbeast can find a way to put the man into submission, there could be a quick submission right there, which will now even the playing field to 1-on-1. For the time being, it is just double team. Another DDT on that gorgeous hair of Warbeast. Another near fall. Come on.
The majestic chest mane.
The majestic chest mane. Aw, Kaka, the $1 million dream.
This might be it.
It is over, ladies and gentlemen. That was too much. It's a 2-on-1 disadvantage. Warbeast needed Joe Namath in this matchup, and all we're going to get for the highlight reel is the last 2 minutes of, or last 2 minutes pretty much of what happened. Nothing with Joe. Joe had some good moments. Why didn't they? Damn you people from the truck in the backstage area. Damn you, Jim, if you're behind all of this. I keep telling you, capture every moment of the match. There it is. That's the closing moments of this tag match, ladies and gentlemen. Both members of the Super Squad will meet Secret Agent Sam for the No Mercy Championship. But here's the thing, though, Scott. One of these two men are gonna be able to win. So not both men are gonna win the belt. It's a singles championship belt, which means if El Guapo pins Secret Agent Sam, El Guapo is going to be the No Mercy champion. That goes for Lawless as well. Unbelievable, fans. This is not at all what I expected. I was hoping for a final one-on-one confrontation kind of thing, but it is what it is. So the Super Squads, El Guapo and Lawless, are now going to meet up with Secret Agent Sam, who is alone and by himself, and the title is up for grabs. Standing by right now with our senior correspondent, we've got the Hungarian Barbarian, the reigning champion of the universe, in his thoughts going into his match later on as our main event feature of the night. So stay with us, fans. Don't go anywhere. Lots more action here at SuperCard 18.
Are you serious, dude? It's somebody in the VR chat.
And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, in the LCW, that is Ladies Championship Wrestling's series, we've got PP Endicott on your left. We have Killer Kyle on the right, and in the smack in the middle, we got our second referee in the promotion, Janice Henderson. This is a special match here, which we'll explain to you once the match begins, but this is a submission match where the only way to win is to force your opponent to forfeit. No pinfalls, and above all else, and we make sure of this, there are no screw jobs in this match. Let's get down to ringside, and I'll tell you all about it, baby. I don't know if they still have it today, but
like it was a side show?
Yeah, it was like a 1 hour show where you had the mid-card performers, mid to low-card performers would be competing, and then they would show a little highlight of what happened during the week, or on Raw or on SmackDown. So main event was essentially a recap show with 3 matches. That's all. That's all it was. And for the most part, you get like I said, C-rated wrestlers or low card and mid card performers. So you'll never see Triple H wrestle on there. You'll never see Seth Rollins on there or Roman Reigns. You would see.
Wait for an interview.
Not even. You'll get Rhino. You'll get Heath Slater. You'll get the Easter Bunny. You'll get like nobody in there. You'll just get a bunch of nobodies or has-beens.
Or never was.
Or never was. I'm a has-been. I'm a never was. What is this tune? Oh, it's PP Endicott from the Wii Fitness Gurus. That's 1/3 anyways. Alicia, who's on mat leave right now, and we got Eliza Beth, who was backstage hoping and rooting that Penelope, Penny, or PP would score the victory in forcing Killer Kyle to submit. Now, last month there was a 6-women's ladder match where Killer Kyle retrieved the briefcase. And in that briefcase was a contract. And that contract had a stipulation where the challenger, or the winner, could have any stipulation she wanted. And Killer Kyle chose a submission match to fuse in with the fact that we have a special guest referee in Janice Henderson. It can make matters worse for PP, or it could actually help benefit in the long run. I'm gonna have to fix Killer Kyle a little bit here. I feel like she's got a long neck. Like,
I think it's the combination of the jacket. It's emphasizing on the V of her shirt. So maybe that's...
it might be. But I'm like, damn, she has a seriously long-ass neck.
It's a hell of an outfit, though.
Definitely.
You would probably see one of those as like an enemy from Streets of Rage.
Or Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Some 90s beat 'em up. The bell sounds, the clock is ticking. And a beautiful roundhouse kick to start things off here in this submission match, which was a stipulation based off that contract I had mentioned earlier ago. But with Janice Henderson being the referee, and so far she is even. She had screwed over Ms. Lovely in her first night, and she did a good job counting the previous match, which, if I'm not mistaken, was for the LCW Women's Tag Team titles. This is to advance on to see who will meet Cactus Jen at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And later on, fans, once the championship series is completed, we have one more match left. We'll be making another announcement about Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which will be in a month, but not necessarily on Christmas Day. It'll just be in the month of December. We'll give you guys an official date once we have confirmation from the members of the championship committee. Meanwhile, Killer Kyle right now is just getting schooled here. I don't know because she heard from the announce table that I said she had a long neck. I don't know if she's offended or she's hurt now that I've messed her performance. Kyle, I sincerely and humbly apologize. You just can't take a goddamn joke. No, I'm kidding. Or maybe I'm not kidding.
I think one of the best things I've heard about just making a joke for the sake of others is there was this guy on a news channel, and he was talking to some women that were feminists, and he said, it's like the old adage goes, sticks and stones may break my bones, but there'll always be something to upset a feminist. And then they immediately started barking at him, thereby proving what he just said. It's just the most genius moment I've ever seen.
Well, there are two. I think some of them can be very sensitive, and it's like,
I wonder if Bill in the backstage was looking after her, was like, "Come on, Darren, what the hell is that?"
What were you thinking?
And then Karen comes on and is like, "You're not funny, you know that?" He's like, "Yes, I am." All right, it was funny.
It's like, what an asshole.
It was only funny because you got mad too, Karen. And Karen probably smirked.
Karen.
Not that Bob or Karen are actual people.
Such a